Today I'm going to be drawing a brewing stand. The process for this brewing stand is I had to draw straight lines until it kind of looked like it was an elongated square. I was drawing the areas where it held the potion. Of course I didn't draw any potions, but if you want to, you could draw potions too. I was moving on to the next area where it would hold the potion. Of course, I had to make sure this looked like it was aligned right. And if you notice, there's a lot of holes. This would mess me up when I'm coloring. It takes a while to fix the coloring, and that is one of my main struggles. But I was planning on doing the coloring with my paint bucket. The coloring was very hard. This part was kind of looking a little bit off, and if you can tell, I was having hard times finding the right shade of orange for the blaze rod, and it just didn't quite look right, and I had to keep going back and trying to find where the lines were messing up. It's just a whole process for the coloring if there's a hole. I kept having struggles and struggles. It took me a while to be able to finally get it. But after I zoomed in, I feel like I found where I was struggling at mostly. I did realize that I had to make thicker lines for the computer to be able to notice. And it still didn't work because I didn't make a thick line there. It just didn't quite work the way I was hoping. I had to go back and color it a lot. It took me a while to finally get it. And same with the parts that actually hold the potions and stuff. It's just a lot of process. It's a big process for trying to get the coloring correctly the way you want it. And of course I'm drawing a brewing stand. It wasn't too much coloring, so it wasn't as big of a problem as my wolf and creeper and all that stuff. Or my cats that I did. But this was still a struggle, no matter how hard it was. I went back and tried to make it all big enough for the computer to calculate that it was actually there. I had to go back a couple times, back and forth. I finally reached a point where I could actually do it, and I feel like it took me a while. This whole video is sped up, and it took me in total 14 minutes. I finally managed to get it, but the bottom part of the brewing stand was my most struggle. I tried to make it as quick as possible, but I feel like I still did take a long time. And I was planning on trying to do everything, and I finally finished.